Switching gears now, will Republicans unite around one big, beautiful bill the way Republicans in the House finally did? Joining me now is North Dakota Republican Senator John Hoeven for more on this. Senator, great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, David.
I want to start with one senator who's been very outspoken, saying he will definitely not support just one bill, and that's Senator Johnson. Ron Johnson has clearly said several times, at one point he was saying it has to be 3 bills. He's dialed back on that, but still saying it has to be more than one. I want to roll that tape and get your reaction. Roll it.
He's going to have to embrace, I think, a smaller, beautiful bill, and then another beautiful bill once we get serious and do the work to return to a reasonable pre-pandemic level spending. So again, I think this has to be at least a 2-step process at this point. I would have preferred a 3-step process. That's probably too late for that.
But Senator, I'm wondering if it's too late for 2 bills. I mean, that's really pushing the time limit, at which point the 2017 tax rate cuts will disappear.
David, good to be with you, and I want to extend, hopefully a good Memorial Day weekend to everybody, particularly to our veterans.
Thank you.
Look, I think we can get this done. He wants to make sure we find more savings and deficit reduction. We're going to do that, in my opinion. The House had 1.5 trillion. I think we're going to be at about 2 trillion. And then the other thing is you got to remember that with these tax cuts, we're going to create more revenue. The first go around, CBO said, that we wouldn't create any more revenue. We created 1.7 trillion with the Trump tax cuts the first time. This time it'll be 2 trillion with this big, beautiful bill. So I think when you look at the fact that we will get more savings, you combine that with 2 trillion in revenue growth, and we need to keep that effort to keep finding ways to, reduce spending. It can't be just this one big, beautiful bill. But look, kudos to Mike Johnson, Speaker Johnson, getting it through. And of course, President Trump, he's the one that got it across the finish line. And they set that Memorial Day deadline, which is good, and they made it. Now we've got, our deadline that we've set, and it's good to have these timelines. And we're looking at July 4th.
4th of
and
July.
I think we need to do everything we can to get it done and include all of these things.
We got to run, but I have to ask, are you going to be hamstrung by that parliamentarian by buying into do you have to buy into CBO figures, which we know have been dead wrong in the past and are probably wrong now in terms of costing out those tax cuts, the extension of the tax cuts?
No, we won't be, and we will make the tax cuts permanent, and we need to do that. This is our opportunity, and we want to make those tax cuts permanent. We want to, again, find more savings and reductions and make sure that we do what we need to, as President Trump has requested, to fund the border wall, get these people who are here illegally, particularly with criminal records, out of the country, and do more for the military so that we can work with President Trump to end these endless wars. These are the priorities he laid out in the campaign.
Yes, he
and
did.
that the people of America, they want to see it. That's why they support President Trump. That's why they support Republicans. We need to get it done.
Senator John Hoeven, great to see you. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and thank you for your tribute to our service people. Appreciate it.
Thank you.